I bet you thought that we were going to get into the weekend today, Friday. It's Friday night now. I bet you thought we were going to get into the weekend and you were going to get away without an earnings call. We were out of the woods, right? It was going to be clear sailing through the weekend. No big deal. Incorrect. That is incorrect, despite there being no earnings call from the United States that really tickled my fancy. A company trading out of Frankfurt, Germany, a German company, trades on the DAX 30 index. We're talking the big German companies. Adidas, the sportswear company. This company almost went out of business a few years ago. This company was on the outs. Adidas was passé. It was holding on by a thread. Do you want to hear what Adidas has done? Now, I'm not going to bore you with the currency conversion for where Adidas is traded. I'm gonna save my Forex wizardry and allow you to just soak in some of the percentages. Revenue's up 20% year over year. That is fairly outstanding for a company that's as entrenched as Adidas already is and fighting with Nike. Tooth and nail for every spot they can get to be up in revs 20%. What are we going to find with the rest of the comparisons? Are Nike and Under Armour just doing as well and that much money is being spent? Or is Adidas actually taking market share? It's market share they're taking. Full revenue guidance was revised up from, I think it was 12 to 14% to 17 to 19%. The revenue growth of 26% in North America really stunts the growth that Under Armour reported earlier this week with their earnings of only 0.3%. Under Armour doesn't seem like it's doing very well. I said that in that earnings call. I wasn't too impressed. I like some Under Armour stuff, don't get me wrong. I actually own more Under Armour than I do Adidas. But Adidas apparently has really caught some fashion flair in the sportswear industry. I'm not a fashionable person. I wear pretty much consistently band shirts and Star Wars. I'm not a fashionable man. But I can tell you that Adidas apparently will make you quite fashionable, and the consumers, especially in North America, seem to agree, especially when you consider the comparison between the other companies, the Nikes, the Under Armours of the world, because the margin even improved. Up to 50%. Now, it only was up, I think, 80 basis points, but it's up. It's up to 50%. They're making even a little more money off of what they're doing. Apparently, they've found even more streamlined business approach. Despite revenue growth, despite seeing all this extra growth, they found a way to cut back the costs. The Nike sales in the US, the revenue, the money they're making is great. They're up, but they're not up like Adidas is up. When you consider what Adidas is even doing just in the stock market this year, Adidas is up 27% in the market. You got Nike up 17. You got Under Armour down 36. That's far too dangerous to be invested in. It sounds like Under Armour might need a little armor of their own. But Adidas, they doubled their footwear share in the United States. They doubled it to 12.7%. That's while Under Armour lost significant share and Nike lost 2 percentage points to bring them just over 50%. So Adidas isn't creeping on Nike in that aspect, but you got to understand, Nike is so far ahead when it comes to the running shoe. There's nobody that's going to without Nike making catastrophic mistakes, but Adidas is making headway, and you thought you were going to get no earnings call. You got an excellent earnings call. Adidas is doing a marvelous job.